Yeah.
Witness reminded of the oath, my lord.
Right, Mr. Maramos, please.
Thank you, my lord. I mean, that's it.
Yes, sir.
Now, Colonel, accused number 1 instructs me as follows. That when you interviewed him, you did not put any of these preliminary questions to him, the ones that are contained in the pro forma, from question 1 downwards. You did not put them to him, these questions that are in the pro forma.
No, I put, my lord. That was the main purpose of the interview.
Okuyona injongo yokuthi sibe nayo leyo interview ukuthi siqale khona lapho ke kuleyo mibuzo oqalwa ngayo ukuze ke sikwazi ukufinyelela laphana ke ekutheni sibe nayo leyo interview.
That the circumstances under which he met you are as follows. That he was brought to a police station in Soweto that is not known to him by several police officers, amongst them that he later knew their names: Mohola, Buthelezi, Siliki, Mabena, and Gininda. These are the people that brought him to your offices, and they were further in the company of several Ekurhuleni Metropolitan Department SWAT officers. Do you have any comment on that?
Yes, my lord, I can comment. As I mentioned, that to my office, only one policeman who came with an accused. I mentioned on my evidence in chief that with my knowledge and experience, I don't think he was supposed to be alone. I don't know who are those. But if Brigadier Gininda was there, he hid himself from me. I never saw him.
Manje ke ngawuphendula lo mbuzo ke uma nokuthi kwakhona ke amaphoyisa amaningi aletha abamangalela khona laphana nje ngaye ke Brigadier Gininda, uMabhena, uSiliki, uButhelezi kanti noMohola. Mina ngayiphendula ke ngendlela yokuthi ke e-ofisini lami kweza nje iphoyisa elilodwa. Kanti ke kunokwenzeka ke ukuthi mhlambe uma ngabe bebekhona bebeyifihlile ngoba mina zange ngibabone labo bantu okukhulunywa ngabo. Nangesipiliyoni sami lokho kuyangitshela ke ukuthi iphoyisa alizi lodwa njengoba sengishilo phambilini ngenkathi umshushi sengibuza imibuzo, kodwa ke azange ngibabone kuze iphoyisa elilodwa e-ofisini mina.
And my lord, to further explain, if Brigadier Gininda was there, I was going to give him the conviction. I was not going to take it to the office for the other day.
Manje uma ngabe ke uBrigadier Gininda ubekhona khona lapha kuleyo ndawo kulela office bengizomnikeza ke leyo confession, bengeke nje ngize ngilinde ukuthi ngihambe ngayo ngaso lesi statement ngisise office. Bengizomnikeza ngaso sona leso sikhathi khona lapha.
He further instructs me that these police officers that I've mentioned, upon their arrival at that police station, they took him to a room, and in that room he was assaulted and he was tortured.
Only room that I know, my lord, is the room that I was given by the CSC command. And I can deny that the CSC commander can give the police the room just to assault a person. Those people were coming, those people and the accused, they were coming to see me. I don't think even that constable that came here, he knows the Kloof setup.
Manje ke engikwaziyo mina ke ukuthi iCSC commander yanginikeza ke igumbi lona igumbi engilaziyo mina. Nganikezwa igumbi lokuthi ke ngizo khuluma nabamangalelo kanye ummangalelo. Kanti uma ngabe ke kuthiwa ke kukhona nje igumbi elanikezwa ke amaphoyisa ukuthi makashaye abamangalelwa, lokho ngaphika mina. Ngoba phela ke angeke kube negumbi elikhishwayo nje likhishelwe nje ukuthi mali yosetshenziselwa ukuthi kushawe abamangalelwa.
And my lord, there is one entrance at the Kloof. You enter the gate, you get into CSC. That was the room I was given. So there is no other room outside that maybe I can say maybe he started there. So that one I deny, my lord.
Alikho elinye igumbi engasho mina ukuthi mhlambe ngabe baqale kulo. Ngoba phela ke uma uya eDiepkloof police station yakhona, mungena nje ungena kuyiCSC na iCSC bese ke nale igumbi enganikezwa lona kanye office enganikezwa lona nje liseduze nayo iCSC. Ayikho ke enye indawo esingasho ukuthi ngaphandle kweCSC bahamba baya kuyo. Kodwa ke nayi indawo mina enganikezwa yona ukuthi ngisebenzele ngakuyo.
That the said assault and torture was meted out to him because they were telling him to talk and incriminate himself in a crime that he said he doesn't know and he didn't commit.
May I not comment on that, my lord?
Ngicela ukuthi ngayiphenduleke leyo.
But if that thing occurred, he had all the time and the opportunity to explain to me as a neutral person, but he didn't explain to me.
Uma ngabe ke leso sigameko senzeka ngempela, ube nesikhathi sonke ukuthi angakwazi ukuthi ke angitshele khona lokho. Ngoba phela ke mina angisena umuntu othatha ihlangothi ngenkathi ke benginayo ngaleso sikhathi. Ube fanele ukuthi angitsheleke ukuthi kunesigameko esithize esenzeka.
That when you stepped into that room, the assault and torture stopped and...
Sorry, for my edification, I want to understand.
Yes.
So the general,
Yes.
the colonel,
Yes.
he stepped, you say, when he stepped into that room, meaning the room in which the assault was taking place. Is that how you're putting it?
Those are my instructions.
No, no, fine. I just want
Yes.
to understand.
Yes.
Because I heard him say he was inside the room and they brought the man inside. Are you with me?
Yes.
So just for clarification.
Yes.
Okay.
That when you stepped into that room, the assault and torture stopped, and then you then called the suspect, accused number 1, to the side. You had documents, and you told him, if you don't sign these documents, these people are going to continue and perpetrate these assaults on you.
No, my lord, that is far from the truth. I am the one who got the room, and then I am the one to be first inside the room. So, if he said I stepped in the room, that means I find him inside being assaulted. But
Yeah, that's what
there
you're
was
saying.
nobody in that room, my lord. I was alone. I was given the room it was arranged for me, and then him is the one who came while me I was inside with the policeman, and then I showed him the place to sit, and then I tell the particulars of the policeman went out. So
Okay.
there is nothing like that.
Lokho ke akusilona iqiniso kanye ayikho into enjalo yokuthi mina ke ngiyengena kulelo gumbi la beshayelwa ngakhona. Okuyilona iqiniso ukuthi mina ngafika ke kulelo gumbi kungenamuntu. Ngafika kwigumbi enginikezwe lona kungenamuntu. Yena ke ulethwa njena iphoyisa. Ngacela ke imininingwane ke yalelo phoyisa ke emva kwalokho ke lahamba lelo phoyisa ukuthi ke umangalelwa uza nalo lelo phoyisa kulelo gumbi. Shuthi yena ufice mina ngisegumbini abanginikeze lona khona lapha. Ingalokho ke ngithi mina ke lokho akuyiqiniso.
That because the assault commenced from during the day in Tembisa, when he was arrested in Tembisa, then taken again to Vosloorus near a court building in Vosloorus. The assaults were also perpetrated there. Then at this police station in Soweto, it was for the third time. He then relented and agreed and signed those documents because he was fearing for his life based on what was being permitted and perpetrated upon him.
I don't want to talk about Tembisa for Vosloorus, my lord. I will talk about Diepkloof, where I was involved. And at Diepkloof, my lord, the CSC office for the community as well as the police who are on duty. If I'm here in that office, it can be the door, it can be a CSC. I don't know which CSC commander can allow the assault to be taken by the people that did not even know them, where they're coming from. So that is far from the truth. At Diepkloof, nothing happened. On another police station, I don't know. I cannot comment.
Manje ke angeke ngikwazi ke ukuthi ngiphenduleke lapho malana ke namanye ama police station. Mina ke ngizogxila ekutheni ke ngibheke iDiepkloof police station yakho. Ngoba kukhulunywa nje Tembisa, usuke Tembisa Vosloorus, uloku yashaba kanjalo usuke Voslo ke kuseSoweto. Ekugcineni ke wagcina sekebona ukuthi hayi ngcono ngizameke ukukhusela okanye ukugcina impilo yami ngokuthi ke ngikwenze lokho abathe ngikwenze uthi lapho ke angikwazi ukuthi ngaphendula nje iDiepkloof yona ngoba phela ke uma sikhuluma ngeDiepkloof mawungena nje eDiepkloof nayi iCSC nayi ioffice engangikezwe lona njengegumbi lokuthi mhlawumbe ngikwazi ke ukubamba leyo interview ngithatha leso statement. Angicabangi ukuthi ke ucommander waseCSC ubengayivuma leyo nto leyo ukuthi iyenzeke nanoma kuseduze nendawo ukuthi ke umphakathi uyakwazi ukuthi ufinyelele kuyo ushawe umuntu ayekele kanjalo okanye kungena abantu angabazi bazokwenza leso sigameko ubengeke ayivume.
And again, my lord, although I cannot deny, bluntly denied, but I'm asking myself the question that somebody who was assaulted at Tembisa by the police, not one police, and assaulted at Vosloorus, another police station, by the police, the number of group of police, according to the facts that are put in front of the court. Back to Diepkloof, assaulted by the police. My lord, the police are gymming their feet. They can't assault a person 3 times like this and then he come at office walking like that. That is not true, my lord. I want to deny it again, based on those facts. That man was going to come by an ambulance at least if it was assaulted 3 times, 3 places like that. That is not true.
Absolutely iqiniso. Awuthi ke ngizame ke ukuyiphendula ngaleyo ndlela uma ngabe manje sengiyayiphendula leyo. Ngithi ke ushayiwe ukuya ngalokho okulethwa kimina. Ushayiwe phela ke inhlamvu ezu3. Okokuqala washawa eTembisa police station yakho. Ushawa amaphoyisa. Wasuka eTembisa waye eVosloorus police station yakho. Ushawa amaphoyisa. Athi umuntu oyedwa nje umshayana. Usho ukuthi ke isicuku ke samaphoyisa siyamshaya. Ukusuka khona lapho ke eVosloorus kuyiwa eSoweto. Makafika khona eSoweto uphinde futhi uyashawa makafika khona. Ethi ngeke ngibe ngalendlela ukuthi ubengeke afike khona laphana eDiepkloof ukuthi uyayihambela nje. Ubezobe elethwe ngeambulance. Maphela ke ayajima amaphoyisa.
You jumped the gun, Colonel, because I was coming to that. Let me finish my section, then I'll come back to that. He also instructs me that indeed he signed this document and he was also told to affix or append his fingerprint on the document?
My Lord, I was sitting with the accused. We started by talking, and then we write the statement at his presence. I write the statement at his presence, informed by the accused, and then we sign. So all the period that is from 9:45 until 12 o'clock, I'm sitting with the accused. I don't think it's the truth that I was just, for so long, the accused was just doing fingerprints and signature only. It shows that we sit, we discuss, we agreed with this thing.
Ngithanda ukusho ke kwesenkantolo ukuthi umangalelwa saqala saxoxa mina naye sakhuluma ke ukuthi ke sikhulume mina nomangalelwa okanye umsolwa ngase ke ngibhala phansi konke abengitshela khona emva kokuthi ke ngibhale phansi konke abengitshela khona kwaba ukuthi ke manje sekumele kusayinwe ngoba sasesiqedile ke ukusenza leso statement kanti ke lesi sikhathi ke sokuthi ngihlale nomangalelwa sahlala kusuka ngo 10 ukufika ngo 12 o'clock ebusuku lokho ke angeke kwazi ukuthi kube yiqiniso ukuthi kwavele nje kwathiwa ke umangalelwa maka beke i-thumbprint yakhe asayine ukusuka ngo 10 ebusuku ukufika ngo 12 o'clock wenza lokho nje okuncanyana kanjalo angicabangi ukuthi lokho kuyiqiniso.
Now, on the assault, accused instructs me that he was slapped, but mainly the torture was a clear plastic bag was placed and covered his face, his eyes, his ears, his nose and mouth, and it was pulled by a person behind him whilst the other of the police officers held him, and they smothered and suffocated him so that he couldn't breathe. Can you comment on that?
Yes, I can comment. He was supposed to tell me. He didn't tell me that. So to me, it seems as if it was never happened.
Yebo ngaphawula lapho ube fanele ukuthi angitshele ukuthi kwenzeka kanjani kodwa ke azange akangitshele kimina ke kuyafana ukuthi lokho akushoyo azange kuwenzeka.
And I asked him about the assault, but he never told me. He can't say he forgot because I asked him.
Ngambuza okunye futhi ngambuza ukuthi washawa yini azange akasho ukuthi washawa usho ukuthi ke wathi azange akashawa angeke aze angitshele ukuthi ube ekhohliwe ngoba phela ke ngambuza ukuthi washawa yini.
Now, let's go back to this issue. You testified that you and the suspect were speaking in isiZulu, correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Yebo kuyiqiniso lokho ukuthi ngikushilo lokho ukuthi sasikhuluma ngesizulu mina nalona ke umsolo.
And the pro forma is written in English, correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Yebo kuyiqiniso lento esibiza i-proforma yona ke ibhalwe ngesingisi.
The answers and details recorded in the pro forma are also recorded in English, correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Neyimpendulo ke zibhalwe ngesingisi.
Now, you've also testified that you asked the suspect what the level of education was, and then you said it's...
He said he never attended school. It was at the low classes.
Sorry.
He said he never attended school. He last do it at low classes.
Okay.
So I didn't want to get in too much there because sometimes when you ask people about education, sometimes it looks as if you want to embarrass them or what.
Ngambuza yebo ukuthi ibanga wagcina kulo esikolweni waseyasho ukuthi ilamabanga aphansi emfundo kodwa ke azange ngifuneke ukuthi ngiyilandelelisiseke leyo ndaba ngoba abanye abantu umuqhubeka lokumbuza ukuthi ufunde wafika kuphi ngazothi ke manje ufuna ukumphathisa okanye ukumfakela nje amahloni.
Now, based on those questions, explain to me how this pro forma was done in terms of the English that it's written in and you interpreting and accused one understanding what's happening in that process of that interview.
As the court pleases. My Lord, I'll read as I was reading here at court, but I didn't read complete. Maybe I'll take certain paragraph and then I explain to the accused. If there is an answer that he must give me, he will give me the answer. I'll continue step by step like that. And then after I obtain also the statement, when I finish everything, I'll read exactly the same way, continuing in English, explaining to him what I mean, and listen to his comment, if he understood or not.
Yebo, njengoba sengishilo-ke ukuthi ngangithatha nje isinyathelo esisodwa ngesikhathi ukuthi-ke njengoba bengenza la enkantolo ngifunde la inkantolo lokho-ke okuphambi kwami bengenza kanjalo kuyena-ke mhlawumbe ngithathe-ke ingxenye yalokho okubhaliwe emva kwalokho-ke bese-ke uzophendula kimina kanti-ke ngibhale phansi-ke lokho uma ephendula nanoma-ke sesicedile-ke ukugcwalisa okanye ukubhala bengiphindeleke okanye ngaphindela futhi-ke ngamfundela khona lokho ngayo yona leya ndlela-ke yokuthi ngiloko ngithatha nje isicezu kancane kanjalo ngiloko ngimtolikela okanye ngimchazela khona-ke okubhalwe phansi.
Now, finally, accused number one instructs me that this process from the moment he arrived at the time mentioned there, although he doesn't know what time he arrived, the process didn't even take more than 10 minutes because this document was pre-prepared. You only came with it and said if he doesn't sign, the police officers are gonna perpetrate the assault and torture, and you leave him with them. Those are my instructions.
My Lord, let's be logic here. If I'm having this form, I don't understand when did I complete all this information according to him. But me, I got all this information from him, step by step. The time that we spend, it shows itself that we're sitting and doing something. I cannot just come and say, sign this. I would be not respecting the constitution of the country.
Ake sizama ukubeka-ke ngale ndlela ukuthi lokho akushoyo angeke kube khona-ke okuqondile ngoba phela-ke lokho okubhaleke phezu kwaleli phepha okanye le form kubhaliwe nje kuningi kubhaliwe bekuzobhalwa nini-ke ngoba phela-ke konke engikubhale la yikho konke engikuthole kuye kanti bengeke ngize ngikwenze lokho ukuthi kuchubeke kubhebhedekiswe-ke ukushawa kwakhe ukuze-ke ekugcineni azosayina la lokho-ke mina bengizobe-ke ngiyidelela-ke umthethoseko wethu ukuthi izinto zenzeke ngendlela futhi-ke ngathatha isinyathelo ngasinyathelo kanjalo-ke lokho ngimqondisa ukuthi nasisebenze kanjani.
And finally, instructs me that this pro forma was never even read back to him.
It was read, my Lord. That's why he managed to make some corrections in some of the things where he said, that one rectified. It was read back to him.
Sa wafundelwa sona emva kokuthi sibhalwe phansi lesi statement waphinde wafundelwa sona isona-ke isizathu esamenza ukuthi kube nengxenye ze-statement akwazi ukuthi mazilungiswe ingoba wafundelwa sona leso statement.
My Lord, I'm done. Let me take instructions if there's anything. I'm indebted, my lord, as it pleases the court. That is all for the witness, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, counsel for accused number 3. Counsel for accused number 4. Counsel for number 5.
Thank you, my lord. We have no questions for this witness.
Read them, if any.
As the court pleases, my lord. It was put to you by Mr. Ramusipeli that this pro forma exhibit FF was already completed and you asked the accused to sign it. Where did you obtain the form? Exhibit FF.
The form is with me, they were always with me in the car, in my car.
Shuthi lama fomu ke ngihlala nginawo ke emotweni lama proforma lawa esikhuluma ngawo.
It's one of my stationery that are in the car with the full script as a detective, my lord.
Kuyingxenye ke yama document enginawo kanye stationery enginaso njengomphenyi wamacala engihlala nginaso.
It was also put to you that the accused was assaulted. What is the normal procedure if an accused alleges that he's been assaulted, just in general, during the taking down of a confession?
You will find out from the accused who assaulted him, why is that assault is the one which make him to make the statement or confession or not. And then you instruct the policeman who brought him, because you stop. If he said the main reason to come and make this confession is because of this assault, you stop. And then you open the case, you instruct him to open the case, you tell those people who brought him to leave him, you phone the senior officer to send another people to come and take him and help him to open the case.
Manje ke uyabona ke uma ngabe umangalelwa uzoza nalawo mahlebezi ke ukuthi ushayiwe indlela ke okanye inyathelo efanele ukuthi ithathwe ukuthi kumele umbuzo ke ukuthi ubani lo okushayile nokuthi ke ukushayeleni kanti ke ukushaya kwakhe ke kunamuphi umthelelo ekutheni wena wenze okanye ukushaya kwakhe unamuphi ke umthelelo ukuthi wena wenze lesi statement wena awusaqhubeki ke emva kwalokho kuyomela ke uxhumane nalabo abaphezulu ke ukubazisa ukuthi makulethwe mhlambe ke omunye ozosebenza kuleli cala uzama ke ukusiza umangalelwa ukuchubekisa isikhalazo sakhe.
Would there be any steps that are taken regarding medical examination of such a suspect?
Medical investigation is part and parcel of the investigation. When they open a case for him, then they do that procedure, medical examination.
Ukuthi ke ayohlolwa udokotela kuyingxenye ke yokuphenywa kwecala uma ngabe khona amahlebezi anjalo ke fanele ke ukuthi kulandelwe ke imigomo emayelana ke nokuthi ahlole udokotela.
It was also put it to you that he was assaulted in this particular room and that when you step in the room, the assault stopped between you and the accused who arrived first at the police station.
As I mentioned when responding that there is nothing like that, I even gave the reasons that there is nothing. I am the one who asked the room. I was given the room. I was the one who was sitting first in that room, and then the accused came after, escorted by that policeman.
Njengoba sengishilo ke ukuthi lokho akushoyo okumayelana ke nokufika kwakhe laphayana endaweni okanye kule office ngiye ngaphikisana nakho lokho sengikushilo phambilini ngiyaphika lokho ngoba phela ke mina uma ngifika lapha yana ngacela igumbi lokuthi ngiyosebenzela ngakulo okanye i-office banginikeza i-office imini umuntu oqala ukuthi afike kulelo office lokho akushoyo ke umangalelwa akusilona iqiniso.
Thanks, man.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry, did you want to say something?
Yes, I even said even the CSC commander was going to fight with me because I'm the one who asked the space to work. So now if unknown people just come in and assault the person at station, it's the responsibility of the CSC commander is going to be in trouble if he don't act. Myself, I was going to be in trouble too.
Nami ke bengizoyithola ngisenkingeni. Nami bengizoyithola ngisenkingeni. Imini umuntu wacela indawo yokusebenzela okanye icela i-office. Manje ke sengivumela abantu abangaziwa khona lapha e-station ukuthi mabangene e-station bafike bashaye umuntu. Nami ke bengizoyithola ke ngisenkingeni. U-commander u-CSC ubengeke akuvumele lokho.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks. That's for clarification. You know, the imputation is that you, sir, you wrote all the information in the pro forma form and you wrote all the information in the statement. That is the imputation. Are you with me?
Yes, my lord.
Because according to what has been put to you by Mr. Ramosepedi, you never engaged, never spoke with the accused, number one. All you said to him is that, look, just sign this thing. If you don't, these guys are going to continue assaulting you. And then you gave it to him and he signed. That's how it says the scenario played itself out. Are you with me?
I'm with the court, yes, I'm with the court.
Did you have a docket with you, sir?
No,
Which
my
you were given by Ginanda?
No, my lord.
Because apparently when you were being led by Mr. Baloi, you wrote the address of the accused.
No, my lord. Everything that is written here, I got it from the accused when we were engaging.
And you also wrote his identity number. It starts with an 86.
Yes, my lord. The accused gave me all those particulars. That's why I said we engaged more than from to 10. It's more than 2 hours.
And you wrote also his cell number.
No, my lord. I wrote the cell number from him. I didn't get anything from Brigadier Kennedy.
Maybe Sir Ramosepedi forgot to put this to you. And you also initialed. You initialed some mistakes. You. And your evidence is that he also initialed some mistakes.
It shows, my lord, that we were step by step with the accused. We were doing this document together. From the start up to the end, my lord.
Were you ever called to come and give evidence in a court case of assault, which perhaps was laid by the accused? Because he says he was assaulted in your presence. The assault stopped.
Not even a statement was obtained from me, my lord, except going to court and testify. I never did it.
But was any charge laid against you?
Nothing, my lord.
Manje ke uyaphendula leyo ndlela ke ukuthi konke lokho okukhulumekayo oqhamuka ke kuleli hlangothi ke lomangalelwa akusilona iqiniso kahle ngoba ke mina ke bengenayo ke idokodo kimi okanye idoketi kimi njengoba inkantolo ibuzile ukuthi mhlambe uGinanda wakunikeza idoketi lecala ukuthi cha azange bengenayo mina idoketi ya lelecala kanti ke yonke imininingwane ke ebonakalayo kanye ebhalwe phansi kakhulukazi kule proforma imininingwane eqhamuka kuye umsolwa nokuthi ke i-ID number yakhe ne-ID number yakhe ke iyona ushuthi wanginikeza yona i-ID number yakhe futhi ne-cell number ngoba ivelela emaphepheni nje lawa engiwabhalile i-cell number enginikezwe nguye lona umsolwa nokuthi ke kukhona la kwa initial wakhona kulama phepha ku initial wakanjena ngoba phela sihleli sonke ngiloko ngisebenzisana naye ke umangalelwa iyona nto eyenza ukuthi ngisho ukuthi sahlala ukusuka ngaleso sikhathi esengishilo ukufika ngaleso sikhathi ke esesiqedile isikhathi esiningi esesihleli lapha yana ngiloko ngithola ke ulwazi olwakuqhamuka kuye umangalelwa nokuthi ke ushayiwe mina ke azange ngikubone lokuthi umangalelwa ushayiwe ngaleyo ndlela ke isidingo sokuthi ke ngenze istatement besingekho sokushawa kwakhe ke umangalelwa nganginomangalelwa ukusuka ekuqaleni siqala ukukhuluma mina naye ufike ekugcineni ke kwaleyo interview kanti ke istatement esiqhamuka kimi asikho esimalana ke nokushawa kwakhe.
Yeah, finally, from the questions you were saying were given answers to, which is obviously denied by the accused, it appears that you, because the imputation is that you wrote that statement, you even know the drinking habits of the accused. For instance, he says he stopped drinking in March when there was COVID and that he doesn't even use drugs. You know that. Fertile mind of yours.
I got it from the accused himself. He is the one who was telling me all that, my lord.
Konke lokho ke kwaqhamuka kuye umangalelwa ukuthi wagcina ukuphuza ngoMarch 2020.
Okay, any questions arising? Any questions arising from the rest of the council?
No question, my lord.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, my lord.
Are you retired in Natal now?
Up and down, my lord.
Or in a plaza?
No, I just village. Thank you, my lord.
Okay.
So, court, please, my lord, the
Yeah.
state calls the next witness. It's Sergeant N.T. Monaring, it's witness number 81 on the list.
Sergeant N.T. Munari.
N.T. Monaring.
Okay.
Rogua Ignita Soto isiZulu. Amagama aphelele. The names of the witness, my lord, is Nakedi Tapelo Monareng. Nakedi Tapelo Monareng. Ngaba nenkinga yokuthi uthathe isifungo sokhuluma iqiniso. No objection in taking a prescribed oath, my lord. Uyafunga ke ukuthi ubufakazi ozokuthula kuyoba iqiniso lodwa iqiniso liphelele uma ngabe kunjalo ke ungaphakamisa sokudla isandla because ngisize ngikhuluma iqiniso. Witness sworn in, my lord.
Yeah, right. For record purposes, the interpreter swears you in on my instruction because I know I've read about a case where somebody made a point about the fact that the interpreter just went and swore in the witness without giving the instructions. Consequently, then the oath was not properly administered. I instruct normally the prosecutor to instruct you to take the oath like I've done. Okay,
Yes, all right.
okay, thank you.
My lord.
So, what is your occupation?
Umsebenzi wakho?
Metropolis officer.
I'm a Metro Police officer.
What is your rank?
Constable.
I-rank yami ke ile yokuba constable.
And to which metro are you attached?
Ekurhuleni Metro Police Department.
Tike ngise Ekurhuleni Metro Police Department.
How many years service do you have?
I was appointed casual for 2008, once January.
I got appointed on the 1st of January 2008.
And where are you currently attached?
Okwamanje ke usebenza kweliphi igatsha?
VIP Protection Unit.
I'm working for the VIP Protection Unit.
At which level is that?
11.
At which level do you execute those duties?
At Ekurhuleni Metro, at the local government.
That is at the local government, Ekurhuleni Metro.
So who do you protect?
Uvikela Oban.
MMC of Finance in Ekurhuleni.
MMC of Finance at Ekurhuleni. Yes.
And in 2008, what duties did you perform?
Wayenza mephi
At
umsebenzi
Ekurhuleni Metro?
khona lapho Ekurhuleni Metro.
Si appointed in 2008, ngaqala training yami, ngaqala ukusebenza ngoJuly eBoksburg precinct as a Metro Police officer, and then I moved to SWAT unit in 2009.
We were appointed in 2008, and I also attended my training in July. That is,
I started working.
then in July I started working at Boksburg, and then in 2009 we were put into the SWAT unit.
And what did that unit entail? What is SWAT?
The SWAT shooting.
SWAT prevention and special weapons and tactics.
SWAT is the acronym that stands for Special Weapons
And tactics.
and Tactics.
Do you know the investigating officer in this case, Brigadier Gininda?
Yeah.
Yes, I know him. Ngiyamazi uBrigadier Gininda okuyena ke ophenya leli cala.
How do you know him?
Umazi kanjani?
Ngimazi ngokomsebenzi kunama escort ebesivamise ukubasiza ngawo.
I know him through my work. There are some escorts that we used to assist them with.
Escorts of what? Of
Ama
who?
escorts wani.
Of high profile cases, for example, like Rodolfo Mkrecha, where doing my escort for one.
The escorts of the high-profile cases, for example, that of Kresha, we were doing the protection services for them or escorts for them.
Now, on the 30th of May 2020, were you on duty?
On the, sorry,
30th of May 2020, were you on duty?
Gay 30th of May 2020, Busim Sebenzin.
Yeah.
Yes, I was on duty.
Can you tell the court in your own words what happened on the day?
Ungatshela inkantolo ke ngawakho amazwi ukuthi kwenzakalani ke ngalolu suku. Ungachubeka.
I got contacted Brigadier Ukininda
I got contacted by Brigadier Gininda.
Atucela
Futhi ke ngafonela okanye ke uBrigadier Gininda ke wayixhumanisa nami
Yes. What time did you contact him?
wafonela okanye ke wayixhumanisa nawe ngobani isikhathi.
angisakhumbula isikhathi kodwa ikhe ilanga laselishonile.
I cannot remember the exact time. It was in the evening though, or that it was late in the day though.
Yes.
Atucela simsize simthathele umuntu simise ku Colonel Mboto e-Deep Proof. Yasenikeza iphone number athi ngifonele uKolonel mangifika elo e-Deep Proof.
He said that I should, or that we should assist him. We should take a person to Colonel Mboto in Deep Kloof. He further provided me with the contact details of Colonel Mboto, and he said to me that upon my arrival there in Deep Kloof, I should then contact him.
Yes.
Sahamba ke safike e-Deep Proof police station samfonela uKolonel.
We proceeded to Deep Kloof police station, and upon arrival we phone called Colonel.
Just a minute. Now, after receiving this request from Brigadier Gininda, what happened? Where did you go to?
Emva kokuthi ke uthole lesi isicelo esicongwe kuye ke uBrigadier Gininda waya kuphi okanye naya kuphi.
Oh, sasuka saya kuye ngiyacabanga samthola e-Eritin provincial offices.
We took off and went to him. I should think it was at Eraton. Where the office?
Provincial office.
That is our-
national offices. Awabo bona wethu.
I think it is their provincial or national offices, not our offices.
Yes, and where is this place, Eraton?
Eraton lena ekuphi?
I-Eritin ngingasho ngithi ngase Southgate, not far from the Southgate Mall.
I would say that it is in the vicinity of Southgate, not too far from Southgate Mall.
Yes, what happened upon your arrival there?
Kwenzakalani ke uma senifika lapho?
Masifika ubrigadier wayesesinikeza umuntu wathi ucela simhambisele yena kuKolonel Mboto, sifike sifonele uKolonel Mboto simtshela ukuthi sithunywe uwe.
Upon our arrival, the brigadier then handed us a person and said to us that we should take that person to Colonel Mboto. And upon our arrival that we should phone call him. That is phone call Colonel Mboto.
Do you know who this person was?
Uyamazi ukuthi ubani lo muntu?
Ngaleso sikhathi masimlanda.
At that time when we were fetching him,
Yes, or at any stage?
ngabe nanoma kunini? No.
Yes, what happened?
Kwase kwenzakalani?
Sase sisiya driver naye siya e-Deep Proof police station.
We then
uKolonel Mboto.
drove together with him to Deep Kloof police station
Just a
to
minute.
meet with Colonel Mboto.
Now, if you say we, who do you include?
Uma othi sa, ukhuluma ngobani?
Nganginomunye engisebenza naye uConstable Kosingiphile kuMaphumulo.
I was with my colleague or my crew, Constable Kosimphile Maphumulo. Constable Kosimphile Maphumulo.
Now, this person that you collected from Eraton, from Brigadier Gininda, can you explain how was he? Was he free? Was he handcuffed, or what was the positioning?
Lo muntu enimthathe khona laphana ku Brigadier Geninda isimo sakhe nje besinjani ube khulekile ube kahle nje ube njani nje uma nimbuka
No, what I mean was he handcuffed or was he not handcuffed?
He was
Ube
handcuffed.
he was handcuffed ke ube fakwe ozamkhosi
Yes. You may proceed.
ungaqhubeka ke
Usho isimo sakhe.
Yes, well, what
Yeah,
happened
so I-
after you collected this person?
Ube fasiwe ngozankosi and then samthatha samfaka emotweni sa driver naye sayideproof police station ku Colonel Mbuto.
he was fastened with
Nje
the handcuffs.
sambikelela wavuma samthatha samfaka emotweni sathatha instruction from ulo brigadier uGininda to ukuthi se deproof ku Colonel Mbuto.
He was handcuffed. We greeted him, and then he greeted us back. And then we went to Brigadier Geninda, got our instructions, and we took this man with us, loaded him into the vehicle, and then we proceeded to Diepkloof police station.
Yes.
Safike safonela uKenel Mboto. Kenel Mboto wathi singene si use office elingase CSC.
We then, upon our arrival there, phone called Colonel Mboto. He then said that we should get into the premises there. He indicated to us that he is in the office that is in the CSC.
Yes.
Safike ke sashiya ke office uKenel Mboto wakhuluma nami wangije ukuthi hayi singahlala ngaphandle uzositshela mase baqedile noma mayiseqedile.
We got in and then left him in there with Colonel Mboto. He spoke with me and he said that we should just leave him here and we sit outside. He will then notify us after he is done.
Yes.
Sahlala isikhathi until uKenel azangifonele back noma angimfonele ukuthi hayi sesingahamba ke singamthatha sibuyele kulo ubrigadier uGininda sekaqedile uzokhuluma nobrigadier.
Ubani ufonela omunye?
uKenel ungibizile ayibe ngimfonele mina masifike so ungifonele ukuthi sesingeza sithathe lo umuntu lebesenaye bese sesiya kubrigadier uGininda.
Geninda. After a long
Uzokhuluma
while,
nobrigadier Gininda.
after a long while, Colonel Mboto then phone called me because initially upon our arrival there, I phone called him. And then he was then able to phone call me after he was finished with the suspect so that we could come and take the suspect back to Colonel Gininda or Brigadier Gininda.
Yes.
Sahamba masibuyela kubrigadier uGininda wathi ucela sihambe no sergeant ube part of investigating team I think.
We went back to Brigadier Geninda. Upon our arrival there, Brigadier Geninda said that we should, stick with the same company, such as that of Sergeant.
Wathi ucela si-escorte
Oh,
usergeant ngasiport isibongo sakhe
okay.
beyiphathe investigation team leyo.
Okay, then he said, my apologies, Your Lordship. He said that we should provide our protection service to the sergeant who was a part of the investigation team. I'm just forgetting the name of that sergeant that we're supposed to provide our protection service to.
Yes.
Sasisiya driver I think saya somewhere Pretoria Revelry for a detention.
Pretoria will be Rivali, yeah?
Villarreal.
Villaray. We then drove to Pretoria, I should think the place called Villaray.
La wafika wayodetainwa khona.
That is where he was detained at.
Who was detained?
Ngubani loyo owadetainwa khona?
Umuntu lebesilokhu esihamba naye uya kubrigadier uya uKenel Mboto from brigadier ulo uGininda.
The same person that we were with him, that was taken from Brigadier Gininda to Mboto and back to Brigadier Gininda. That is the person I'm referring to.
Now, from Eraten, where you collected this person, did you stop at any other place on your way to Diepkloof police station?
Ukusuka khona phana ke eRaten la nithathe khona lo muntu ngabe khona enye indawo enginafike nama kuyo kana namisa kuyo lisendleleni eya eDiepkloof? No.
And was this person assaulted in any way?
Lo muntu washawa ngabe
Akukho mina ngakubona ukujengalokho kwenzeka.
I did
Thina
not.
suke naye e-Eratin sanaye lo e-Diepkloof and asimanga ndawo because of bekuthiwe uKennel usilindile.
No, I did not witness anything of that nature. We took this person with us from Eraten and we proceeded to Diepkloof. We didn't stop anywhere along the way to Diepkloof because we understood that he was urgently needed according to the instructions.
Now, did you make any statement in this matter?
Ngabe istatement mayelana ke naleli cala uke wasenza?
Cha.
No.
Thank you, my lord. There is one.
Yes, cross-exam, Sepili.
Thank you, my lord. If I may take instruction. Thank you, madam. Mr. Monaring, the person that you transported, do you know who he is?
Lo muntu ke babnaring engine transporter nyamazi ukuthi ubani?
Manje.
You mean now?
Yes.
Ngiyabona.
Yes.
Now, on the 30th of May 2020, were you also involved in the arrest of that person
Nge 30 May
in Tembisa?
2020 wabamba iqhaza ekutheni kuboshwe lo muntu lo eThembisa?
Cha.
No.
My instructions are as follows: that you were part of the Metro Police officers that arrived in Tembisa on the 30th of May 2020, and you were involved in the arrest of accused number 1.
Usho njalo ke makatshela ummeli wakhe ummangalelwa wokuqala ukuthi nge 30 May 2020 kuyingxenye nje lethimba la maphoyisa abambe lona ke ummangalelwa wokuqala.
Cha. Mina
No.
ngafonela ubrigadier ntambama ethi ucela sithathe umuntu simo sekukhelela umoto.
No, I was phone called by Brigadier in the afternoon or perhaps in the evening, and I was then informed, or we were informed, that we should take a person to Colonel Mboto.
Furthermore, that from Tembisa, you were also part of a large contingent of police vehicles and officers that descended to arrest him. You then took him to a yard where he stayed with his uncle.
Uma ke senifika lapho nisiquku nje samaphoyisa nihamba ngeimoto zamaphoyisa lapho ke nafika ke namthatha nimbopha namsake khona lapha ke egcekeni kumalume wakhe okanye bamncane wakhe. No,
That upon arrival at the place where the uncle rented and he stayed with the uncle, the police found his uncle and a friend at the gate, and the police instructed his uncle to open the room in which they resided.
Uma senifika lapho ke khona la behlala khona ke umalume wakhe. Is this uncle a maternal or paternal?
It's a paternal.
Okay, ubamncane okanye ubamkhulu.
If I may take instructions, madam. Thank you, Madam Indebted. That at that place, you and the other officers, or you didn't even get inside, but other officers went into that room and searched.
Shuthi uma nifika khona lapho ke kabamncane kuleyo ndawo ke wena ke namanye amaphoyisa nangene egumbini nje lafike ke nasesha. No.
After searching, you then took the accused and drove him to Letabong in Tembisa at a building that looked like it's a municipality building.
Emva kwalokho ke namthatha umangalelo namsakhona ke khona lapha eThembisa eThabong. Sakhiwo sakhona nje ngathi sakhiwo sakamasipala. No. No, I wasn't there.
And that at that place in Letabong, he was then assaulted and tortured through the plastic method, being placed on his face and suffocated.
Kanti ke uma ke senifika khona lapha eThabong washawa ke wase ke uvalwa ke ngeplastic khona ebusweni ukwenzela ukuthi angakhoni nokuphefumula.
Angikwazi mina lokho.
Well, I know nothing about that.
That later on, when he was taken to Foslorias, you were also part of the contingent of the police officers that took him there at the building near the court building in Foslorias.
Kanti ke nahamba ke seniya khona lapha eFoslores. Kanti kukhona isakhiwo nje esiseduze nenkantolo yaseFoslores. Naqhubeka ke khona lapho ke umshaya. No.
So the essence of this line of correspondence is that he recognizes you, but he didn't know your name, that you were present on all those occasions.
Esona sizathu ke esenza ukuthi ngikubuze ngalendlela uthi ke uyakhumbula uma ebona ubuso kodwa ke igama akalikhumbuli ukuthi ubukhona khona lapho uma lezi igameko zenzeka phezu kwakhe. No, I wasn't there.
As the court pleases, Madam, those are the questions.
Thank you. Mr. Mnisi, any cross?
Thank you, my lord. I have no questions. Thank you.
Thank you, my lord. I have no questions.
Any re-examination?
None, thank you, my lord.
Yeah, for my education. This SWAT unit your job is specifically to provide protection for so-called VIPs, and as you say, high-profile prisoners.
Ngabe kunjalo ke umsebenzi weSWAT le.
Is serious and violent crimes and escorts
Yeah.
of the high-profile prisoners.
Usho njalo ke uthi ama qala ke aqheka kakhulu ke afaka udlame ngaphakathi kanti ke nayo ke ama case lawa esithi ama high profile okanye abantu abaziwayo kakhulu la eMzansi basebenza ke nokuvikela abantu abanjalo.
Do you arrest people, criminals, so-called criminals? Walk
Igebengu
the
niyayibopha.
streets and investigate cases and arrest people.
We don't investigate, but we do arrest.
Asi thina ke asiphenyi macala kodwa ke ukubopha siyabopha.
Were you ever told that you have been charged with assaulting accused number 1? Was a charge preferred against you up to today?
No. No, my lord. Uthi cha akakaze kube nokumangalelwa lokho ke okulethwa kumina ukuthi sengeke ngashaya umuntu nanamhlanje nje.
Thanks. Any any questions arising?
Thank you, Madam. I have no questions. Thank you.
Good, sir.
No questions.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
That's a good case, my lord. May we adjourn at this stage to Monday for the continuation of the proceedings.
What's your name? Hello? Yeah.
I'm not available on Monday. I am involved in a trial before I commit to this one. So it's a parallel matter. Thank you. It will be running from Monday, Tuesday, I think, till on Wednesday.
Monday to Wednesday.
Yes.
Have you spoken to the JP or the Deputy Judge President?
Excuse me, my lord.
Have you spoken to the Deputy Judge President, Mr. Ledwaba, or the JP? Judge Mlambo, President?
No, I haven't.
Why not?
I wasn't aware that I need to go and make an arrangement for a postponement to that. Then I should go specifically told them that.
So
I'm
this
not
case,
available on Monday.
okay, you say, in other words, you never told him that you're not available.
Excuse me, my
In other words, you never told JP Mlambo or Deputy JP Ledwaba, you never told them that you are not available on Monday.
If my memory serves me well, my lord, I think on the 18th, prior to the commencement of this, when we came back, I think it was on the 18th, there was a meeting in your chambers where I specifically mentioned that I will not be available on the 18th.
Which case is it, sir? The one you are going to attend to?
Excuse me?
What case? Which case is it?
It's a criminal case.
Where is it taking place?
Here at Pretoria Regional Court.
Here at Pretoria.
Yes.
Who is the magistrate?
I just forget her surname. I think it's, I know it's Mahlangu, but she's got
Mahlangu.
her surname. I just forget her surname.
And when did the case start? In other words,
No, it started a long time ago. It's a packet.
yeah, fine. How long time ago? I just want to find out.
I think I think it goes back to, I got involved in that case last year, I think March, if my memory serves me right. I'm speaking under corrections.
What is the charge in that case?
The charge sheet,
Yeah,
the offense that the person
Yeah, the offense, yeah.
is charged, it's
Yeah.
murder.
murder.
Yes. He's a policeman.
Tell me, Monday what's happening?
Well, we continue, my lord, with the trial within a trial. The colonel who took the pointing out statement will be testifying, as well as the photographer.
Who took the?
who took down the pointing out statement, or who conducted the pointings out, will be testifying. In fact, he was available today, but we've excused him until Monday. And on Tuesday, my lord, there's a magistrate, Ms. Cronje, who's supposed to testify, and she's made special arrangements for her court to be here on Tuesday. To be here on Tuesday.
Where is she stationed?
She's stationed at Boksburg, but she does the First Lawrence Court, one of the branch courts.
In that case, Mr. Minister, how many are you as defense counsel?
I'm the only one.
You're the only one?
Yes. Actually two, the other gentleman that I was with got appointed as an acting magistrate, so I prefer to sue them.
They're fine. This court will give you the latitude to go to attend your case, right?
That will be well appreciated.
Yeah, fine. But the evidence that is led by the state will continue. The criminal what's the section? I had it.
Section 159.
That's it. Section 159. It will continue
Yes, ma'am.
in your absence, but it will be recorded, obviously.
Yes, ma'am.
And then when you are through with that case,
Yes.
you will be given the opportunity to listen to the evidence which was led and the cross-examination which was led in your absence, which will possibly be by Mr. Ramsipedi and Mr. Numalo and your colleague there.
Yes, ma'am.
And then those witnesses will be called back.
If they need to arise.
Hello?
I'm saying if they need.
No. I'm going to call them back.
Okay.
And then you will be given the opportunity to cross-examine them. Okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Right. Any other business to be transacted?
Nothing, my lord. That's all for the day.
Hello?
That's all for the day, my lord.
Okay, the court adjourns until Monday at 10 o'clock.